played here in the first. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, the star backcourt. Doncic and Irving are the guard set. Big men on the floor for him, Washington and Gafford. And it's Thompson in its small forward.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He could roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And MP throws it down.
I've got to tell you, the athleticism of MP is really showing off right now.
Dallas has gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Washington sets the pick for Doncic. Over MP. Dallas, no good that time either.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One, they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take. Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
Here's Doncic. Fires the three. Nailed from three-point land. Doncic has got 6.
And it's so hard to take away the three from Doncic. He needs very little space, and if you press up on him, he'll go right around you.
Here's MP. And MP throws it down hard.
That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now, here's Doncic. 6 points for him. Outside Irving. Thompson, a screen on Vassell. Irving. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
There's such a great pace to Kyrie's game. That mid-range jumper, look, it's one of the best in the game.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Greg Popovich and I did speak a few minutes ago. Coach said how much he admires Klay Thompson, saying, that guy is a champion. Coming back from 2 years away, Thompson's still one of the best two-way guards in the league. Nothing but respect for Klay. Zero argument here. Thompson surely a future Hall of Famer. Guys?
Thank you, David. And here's Doncic from the arc. It's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. He's got 9.
And Doncic used to creating kind of a luxury for him to simply catch and shoot.
Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Derek Lively, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Now, here's Irving. Devin Vassell out there with Cassell. Then there's Wembanyama. Then it's Collins. And it's Champagnie in at the 3, the small forward. That's the San Antonio 5.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And another turnover here by San Antonio. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Mavericks. 3-point lead. Pass to Clarkson. It doesn't go for him. Nice defense by Vassell. Spurs shooting has been brilliant in this game. 67% from the floor. Wembanyama passes to MP. Wembanyama, a screen on Irving. Right through contact,
MP doing a great job letting the play develop, making the defense pick their poison.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Lively, and finished off by Lively.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Spurs trail by 3. MP deciding where to go with it. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
A quiet but confident player. MP is one of those guys that lets his play do the talking most of the time.
Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Zach Collins. Spencer Dinwiddie's checked in for Dallas. Irving kicks to Clarkson. There's a good screen. Fires for three. Hands it from downtown. Clarkson's got the lead up to 4 now for the Mavs.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
On the wing, MP. Dinwiddie covering. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Close the alley-oop.
He tried to get spicy and told you this, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
Nice job by Clarkson moving the ball there. His coaches would like to see a little more of that.
Here's Champagny following the score by Dallas. Cassell, no good.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Johnson's checked in for the Spurs. And Dallas also making a switch. Washington's checked in for Exum. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Irving kicks to Dinwiddie. Pass to Lively. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Spurs trail by 6. Spurs working the ball around now. Johnson, the pass to Cassell. Now, Sohan. Wembanyama, a screen on Washington. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Clearly a foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Thompson comes in for Kyrie Irving. And Doncic is subbed in for Spencer Dinwiddie.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach. Driving and drawing. Initiating contact. Create opportunities. Get to the line.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys. MP in the last game against Dallas played phenomenal. He scored 25 points, and it looked like he couldn't miss from both the floor and the foul line. This is what they rely on from him and why he's one of the best in the league. I'm sure he's looking to repeat a performance tonight.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
It's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball after the basket by San Antonio. And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe
close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Spurs out in front. They lead by 4. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the San Antonio Spurs.
This is some retro hoops, pounding the ball inside with intent. Man, I know you love this big fella. No need.
Taking a look at the... Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to...
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. Big men on the 4 for him. It'll be Washington and Gafford. Irving on the wing along with Thompson. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. Here's Washington following the bucket by the Spurs. The shot from 20 feet away. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. MP outside. Pass to Sohan. The Mavericks pull it in.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down to 4 on the bucket from Kyrie Irving.
When you play with stars like LeBron, Harden, KD, look, Kyrie has learned how to operate off the ball.
Kicks it out to MP. Top of the key. Does not get it. Third miss. He's made 4 from the field. Pass to Doncic. And Doncic with the triple.
The skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Here's Cassell. Takes it inside. Thompson with the rebound. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Here's Irving. And that won't go. Missing the go-ahead bucket. MP outside. It's rebounded by Dallas. Thompson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
Now, here's Washington. He has yet to score. 6 to shoot. Here's Doncic. Luka throws it down.
Oh, from ultra close range, Doncic.
To the paint. Here's Cassell. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence. While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his balance.
From deep, Johnson. Good D by Thompson.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now, here's Gafford. And it's Washington missing. A 3 from MP. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Here's Doncic. 24 points for him. Oh, look out! Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
Mavericks leading by 6. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. The Cell on the wing along with Johnson. And it's Cassell in at the point. That's the San Antonio 5. Irving can't hit. And it's the Spurs ball. Vassell kicks to MP. Wembanyama sets the screen for MP. Oh, watch out for Wembanyama!
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
MP against Irving. Clarkson right side. And it's MP with the rebound.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Mavericks.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Shots good by Clarkson.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Irving against MP. Left side, Clarkson. Shoots over Vassell. And it's Clarkson that time on the assist by Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Cassell. MP keeping his balance right there.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Now Clarkson. Washington sets the pick for Clarkson. MP grabs the miss. Cassell's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Sohan finds MP. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Stolen by Exum. And it's the Mavericks on the break. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Nails the corner 3. Clarkson's got the lead up to 9 now for the Mavericks. The drive by Wembanyama. On the tape, Wembanyama.
And a big man who moves like a guard. Wembanyama is an absolute terror when he slices inside.
A different look for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jarek Lively. Thompson comes in for X, and Luka Doncic subbed in for Jordan Clarkson. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes, and he was real calm during the timeout. He was smiling when he told the team, we're up. Game plan is working. Go out there and have fun. It's always fun when you're up late. Guys?
Thank you, David. And the foul called on MP. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Cassell against Doncic. Outside Irving. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. We had a nice open look right there. And the Mavericks lead by 10.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
The young buck MP taking off there.
For Dallas, has gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Irving can't hit.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
And the dunk by Sohan.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Irving passes to Thompson. His 3-pointers off the mark. Spurs trail by 6. Pass to Sohan. Back to MP. Vassell outside. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Johnson. Drops in the layup for 2.
Hey, when you need a bucket, you go to one of your reliable shot makers. And look, Keldon Johnson, he's one of those guys.
Doncic on the drive inside. Banked in off the glass. Doncic has got 26.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, believe it.
Alley-oop flush by MP.
What a gutsy bucket. MP showing a lot of poise at the right moment.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Dallas. Irving double team. Thompson finds Washington. From outside the arc. Vassell grabs the miss. Vassell's got his 5th rebound in this one. It's MP attacking. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
MP trying to shoulder the weight here.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And so Cassell nails both of them.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Here's Doncic. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And so confident. Even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, they wanted every last one of those, and he delivered, making it a 2-possession game.
1:06 left in the fourth quarter. Close it up for Wembanyama. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Doncic passes to Gallo. Money!
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Pass to Vassell. Now MP. Vassell kicks to MP. Wembanyama, a screen on Doncic. Oh, nice finish.
And these are the moments he's worked for. MP delivering down the stretch.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
And an intentional foul.